Sharimik Supply Depot. No removal of equipment without proper authorization. Hold on, let me talk to this person first. You stumble over a small, middle-aged man. He's sitting concealed behind a clump of trees. He looked panicked at first, but he relaxes after he sees who you are. I'm Grassy. Move in quick. Don't let anyone see you. Why are you hiding? I'm an alchemist. I study alchemy. Be careful. He motions for you to join him behind the trees. Can't be too careful. What kind of alchemy do you do? The hard kind. Potions. It's hard to do any new research when concealed back here, I admit, but you can't be too careful. It's a pity, too. I had come up with some excellent recipes. What recipes do you know? I am the master of the elixirs. Yes, indeed. I can make all the more intense brews. But I don't do it now because it would mean being seen. I can tell you the recipes, though, for a price. I grab the energy elixir. The rest we don't really need right now. Try to hide with Grassy. You soon find that his hiding place just doesn't have room for you. Back away. Just look away and pretend you don't see me, or they'll get me. How do you know I won't hurt you? I know. I've heard about you. We all have. You may be a threat, but not to me. What do we need to be careful of? He looks somber and shrinks further back into the bushes. Well, there's the troglodytes, of course. What's worse, there's mere night. What do you know about the troglodyte problem? Troglodyte patrols hit town all the time. Their mages hit us with fire and cast spells so their fighters can fly in and cause all sorts of havoc. That's why I just hide, wouldn't you? What's up with Mayor Knight? We've not heard anything from the Empire for months. Knight is using the opportunity to take total control of the town. He and his flunkies punish anyone who questions them. Can you blame me for just staying back here out of the way? Well, I suppose not. Okay. Looks like... Take a look down this way. Bladesman. Suddenly a massive blast hits the wall, almost knocking you off your feet. It leaves you undamaged, but there is now a large crack in the west wall of the chamber. As you watch in horror, several troglodytes squeeze their way through and attack. These aren't grunts either, but cracked troglo shock troops. This could hurt a bit. Time to see how the Empire does. Alright. Okay, these troglodytes don't seem too rough. Yeah, this won't be too bad. Yeah, we got this. Okay. That happened. Ring of skill we can sell. Iron chainmail. Lovely stone spirals, yes please. Nothing else we need. Iron halberd, 2 to 14. What is duration? Yeah, it's expensive, so it's valuable. And that's about it, I think. All that happened. Okay. There's the supply room. Watched over by a bladesman. Sharimik Key Item Depot. High-level authorization only. Can't get in. Alright, well, we have some things we can sell to you. Because we just picked them up in this raid. There we go. And lovely stone spirals. There we go. Alright, moving on. These are the docks, it looks like. Kurt. And he has a boat. There's a scruffy-looking sailor type selling tickets by the dock. Hey there, adventurers, I'm Kurt. What are the tickets for? They'll get you to Farport. 15 coins, and that's all I have to talk about. So you have nothing to say about anything else? Yeah, right. Look, everyone else may be willing to spill their guts, their innermost thoughts, to a bunch of wandering, pale, psychotically violent malcontents, but I'm not. Don't want a ticket? Buzz off. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be helpful. Oh yeah? I've heard about you. Barging into people's homes, walking up to farmhouses, going everywhere without anyone say-so, and if you don't like someone, you just stab them. You adventurers. Pah! There ought to be a law, that's what I say. He turns from you in disgust. Okay, then. Take a look over here. Oh, what's in here? Provisioner? No. The owner of the inn... Oh, it's an inn. Looks like someone who is young, as you count years, but who has been prematurely aged by grim circumstances. She looks very glad to see a customer. I'm Quinn. What can we get here? I run this inn, and let me tell you, it's one trial or tribulation after another, if you care, which you don't. But look, we have a reasonably safe room for 10 coins. We have rounds of beer for 2 coins, and fine bourbon for 12 coins. I can personally recommend the bourbon. What problems have you had? Well, the Trogglers begin their raids with a volley of spells over our walls, and guess what building tends to be the first they hit? That's right, my inn! It's one continuous bother, let me tell you. Plus, I only have one paying customer, Ehrenfeld. Ehrenfeld? A pleasant enough fellow. His shop was destroyed by a Troggler attack a while back. He spends most of his time sitting at the corner table working on his armor. Has anything been done to stop the Troggler attacks? I tell you, it's the people running the stump. She stops suddenly and looks around to see who might be listening. Sorry, forgot myself for a moment. Our leaders are very smart. Care for some bourbon? A round's only 12 gold. You look exhausted. Oh, you're a sweet talker. It's bad enough being assaulted by Trogglers day and night without strangers making fun of my looks. We weren't making fun. A man sits at one of the inn's tables. The table has several shields on it, and the man is polishing one of them. I'm Ehrenfeld. Why are you polishing your shield here? Well, my shop was destroyed in a Troggler raid, so I have to run my business here for now. Care to see my wares? Sorry to hear about your store. Those vermin! I hope we wipe them out again. Oh well, I almost have the money together to rebuild my shop, and at least I have my health. Sure, but where do you keep your items? He runs off to his hotel room and returns shortly with a few pieces of armor. Here we are! My shop is gone, but my goods are as high quality as ever. Care to make a purchase? Decent enough, I suppose. Nothing we need, though. Alright, let's take a look in these rooms. Nothing in that one. This room is filled with piles of jumbled armor components. Chain links are scattered about, waiting to be made into armor. Looks like someone is trying to run an armor shop from here. A sign on the door reads, Warning, Magical Trap. Somehow you find it very likely that this dresser has some sort of trap. You see, it has painted on the front the words, Warning, Serious Magical Alarm. Well then, we will not take anything from it. And nothing in there. I'll take a look in those in a minute. Let me just finish looking around this place. Hello. You meet a small girl. She's running down the street bouncing a ball. She stops to watch you. I'm Kelly. Hi. Hi there. You're adventurers, right? Correct, we are adventurers. She jumps up and down. Wow, I've never met real adventurers before. I wish I was one. I could look after my daddy. Why are you worried about your father? He's the missile guy. He's real worried about all the Trogglers and might send me away. I hope he doesn't. I'd miss him. Catch! Try to catch a third ball. She throws her ball at you. You barely manage to catch it and throw it back. Good catch. Well, that was nice. Okay. There's the hole in the wall. Doesn't look like there's really anything else here. Okay. Down around this way. Sound of the trap. Looks like someone's home. A rune on the floor flashes brightly. A cloud of noxious gas billows out of the dresser. Well, that happened. Healing elixir. See what this book says. Right after we, cure. Cure again. There we go. Right, what is this book? Secrets of Training. Many adventurers struggle long and hard to accumulate experience, only to squander it away or not even be able to put it to use at all. It takes gold for training, and in addition to experience, be sure to save. Defensive skill is very useful as it enables you to avoid getting hit. If your foes seem to be acting sooner than you, dexterity is a good investment, and all mages should study to improve their intelligence whenever possible. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Haste potion, sure. And then this one. Looks like a simple storage room. An old storage room, nothing really in it. Spraggon's magical consultation.
I want to be your friend.
Espresso hasn't been invented yet. That stinks, I'm sure. You meet a wizened old man with a carefully trimmed white beard. He sets down a thick leather-bound book to speak with you. He's pale enough to have come from Avernum, though you doubt he actually did. Welcome. I am known here as Spraggon's. What services do you provide? He takes a deep breath and thinks it over. Well, I do magic, I suppose. That seems to be a good overall description of my activities. That's a bit vague. Can you be more specific? Yes, magic does seem to be a good catch-all sort of term for my activities. For example, I can magically identify your items for a small fee, or I teach spells to passing mages for a price. And of course, I do research. That would seem to be an excellent summary of the current activities I am referring to when using the general term magic. We're interested in learning spells. Force Cage and Fire Blast. Well, Fire Blast we're definitely taking both of. Force Cage! Now what the hell, get Force Cage level 2. The rest of it we don't need. Tell me of your research. I am working on a puzzle of the ages, a way to modify the spell Farsight so that it works outdoors. Many have cried for such a wondrous thing, and yet it is slow in coming. Perhaps one day. Pretty sure that was available in the last game. Strange. You start to step into Spraggon's bedroom, but he says, "Excuse me, don't go in there." You back away. Okay, fine. We'll not go in. Fine missiles. This must be that girl's father. You meet Sharimik's resident Fletcher. He is putting the final polish on a wicked-looking barbed arrow. He nods as you enter, not looking up. I'm Isaac. Welcome. What sort of shop is this? You can purchase missiles from me. Quality goods, I assure you. Little trading will distract me from my worries. What worries you? He looks around to make sure nobody's listening in. I can tell you about this, but nobody else. We've all heard how brave you are, and it's best not to let our leaders hear us express skepticism. I'm concerned about my child. Why are you worried about what you say? In the absence of the Empire's influence, Mayor Night grows more controlling every day. Nobody has been punished for saying the wrong thing yet, but some of us fear it is only a matter of time. Why are you concerned about your child? We are attacked by troglodytes all the time. I'm planning to send my daughter, Kelly, to Softport, a much safer place to be. I'll miss her, though. Thank you for letting me unburden my soul. Arrows and the like, nothing we need. Oh, a woman. Sandra. This woman has a light dusting of makeup on her face, there to make her skin darker. You, however, immediately recognize her as an Avernite. She pulls you aside to speak in private. I'm Sandra, Unspecified Services. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing here? I'm from Unspecified Services like you, keeping an eye on what's going on in Sharimik. Heard about your accomplishments. Excellent work. Thanks, we try. You're really going places. Been to the bunker yet? The bunker? It's back down in New Kotra. A few mages trying to figure out outlandish solutions to our problems. They might be able to help you. Talk to Captain Johnson. He'll tell you how to enter. Where's Captain Johnson? Captain Johnson is back in Fort Emergence. Bitter old guy. Hates Unspecified Services. You may have to press him to get information about the bunker. Ask him about it and mention my name to him if he gives you trouble. Sure! That might be interesting. I'm not familiar with Unspecified Services, hint hint. We're the only branch of the Avernum government doing anything up here right now. I'm moving between Sharimik and Lorelei, looking things over. What's it like living here? Beats going up north. Gale is being attacked by these utterly lethal golems. The Keep of Tenraya was utterly destroyed. What happened to the Keep of Tenraya? It was the strongest fort in Valorum, and some sort of bizarre monster, unlike anything else ever seen, wiped it out. Can't find anything else about it, but I'm working on it. Okay, then. Do people realize that Ammonites walk among them? Of course. Well, some know for sure, and others have heard rumors. We're lucky, though. The Empire has quarantined Valorum. They aren't helping the settlements here. The Empire won't help, and we might. so they'll at least hear what we have to say. Well, that's good. Mayor Knight wants me to do a mission for him. Any idea why? Because he believes that it's a suicide mission. He thinks Volkaro will kill anyone he sends. He'd rather you die than one of his men. Okay then. Starcap training. No stupid questions, please. A small man, wiry, muscular, and leather-clad, is looking you over. His opinion of you seems to be worsening by the moment. I'm Starcap. I hope you aren't here to waste my time. What profession are you in? I spend my life educating suckweasels like you. Fulfilling? I think not. A suckweasel? Yeah, haven't you ever been called a suckweasel before? You don't think so. Okay. There are worse jobs. How could any job that involves constant work with smelly, unkempt, manners-impaired adventurers be fulfilling? Well, it could be worse. You could be in tech support. You don't have to be so insulting. Yes, I do. I can do better than educating cave newts. Sorry, I mean adventurers, like you. Look, you want training or not? Why are you so irritable? Well, because my time gets wasted by the incompetent. I spend my life accomplishing things and getting knowledge, and then I either spend my time wasting it on you or having it stolen. Stolen? Many of my secrets were brought to Zhang, cursed Zhang, who was to be my assistant. Then the same Zhang broke his oaths of secrecy and fled to the remote villages of the northwest, where he teaches my knowledge for profit. If I'm going to make him stop, well, I would appreciate it. But nobody has the confidence or the honor. Story of my underappreciated life. What if I stopped him? Then I would be very, very surprised. Anything we can do? Yes. 10 dexterity. Carl is now as dexterous as I wanted him. Napor, 10 endurance. Just what I wanted. Pollux, 15 mage spells. Teresa, 13 priest spells. That might be enough for something. Not yet. Need 16. Still, it's nice. Bollard's adventuring supplies. The man behind the counter is busily polishing some lockpicks. I'm Ballard. There are lots of tools and little metal devices in this shop. What sort of shop is this? I make tools. You can purchase them, and it makes me very happy. He grins in order to show you how happy he is. So what are you so happy about? Happy? I'm incredibly happy. I could not be happier with the rulership of our town. Yes, I'm inspired. Yeah, I can see you're thrilled. He continues to smile, but his eyes watch you carefully. He speaks clearly and deliberately. Yes, I could not be more happy with the leadership of our mighty city. I am very content and feel safe, all right? You suspect that people who express differing opinions are subjected to unpleasant fates. Lovely. Yes. Yes, we could. Couple fine lockpicks. And one set of magic lockpicks. Which is all he has. You are just a soldier. I wish there was there should be an archer somewhere, but I don't see him. I mean, I was told that there was an archer somewhere who had something, but I don't know who or where. Oh well. No matter. We've pretty much done all there is. Where is Farport anyway? I just want to know. Is it on let's see. No, is it on the Isle of Begale? No, it's over there! Oh, okay. Alright then. Well, we've pretty much done everything there is here. Next episode... Well, I think we need to make our way further northwest to whatever it is. Softport. Yeah, 90 miles north to Softport. That's where we gotta make our way to. We'll do that in the next episode. Till then, I am Chester44. That is Carl, Napor, Pollux, and Teresa. This has been an Avernum 3 Let's Play. And I shall see you all next time.